Hey guys, Micah here with TactiCalifornia. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today, we're finally covering my concealed carry EDC. Alright, I get this question a lot. I'm not particularly sure why it's so fascinating to a lot of people, but I, like you, love watching EDC videos, and I figured I'd answer your questions finally. So here it goes. Alright, so starting it off, in my right pocket I always carry my key bar. These things are fascinating. I absolutely hate, and I truly mean this, like despise having a bunch of keys, just a wad of keys in my pocket, and even worse than that, I hate having keys on a carabiner on my belt loop that just jingles with every step I take. It's frustrating. I can't stand the feeling of it in my pocket or the sound of it on my hip, so a key bar solves that. If you don't know what this little genius thing is, it's essentially a pocket knife for keys. Quite simple, really. You just push and a key will come out like a pocket knife, and you just push it back in. They really thought these things out pretty well, especially with this little piece down here they add a key ring to that you can add your fobs. Honestly, a key bar is a must for me. I carry it every day. I use it every day. Obviously, I use my keys every day. That's definitely item number one. You guys really seem to be interested in what phone I use. So it's an iPhone 7. It's in a, what do they call themselves? Ego Tactical case. It's just a Magpul case that has been dorkified to look like it's holding rounds like a real PMag. For whatever reason, I was just drawn to it immediately and had to have it. So yeah, iPhone 7 in a Magpul case. I keep that in my back left pocket. Also in my back left pocket is probably one of the most undercredited items most people forget in their EDC. That is a really good flashlight. This one happens to be the Surefire E2D LED Defender Ultra. This is a 500 lumen or 5 lumen. Just crazy intense light. What's even more impressive than its 500 lumens is its 16,000 candela at the hotspot. You guys, if you don't know about lumens and candela, really do your research. Candela may be more important for you depending on what you're looking for, especially blinding power. Yeah, 16,000 candela in a small flashlight like this, excellent. I did a full review on this flashlight. If you want to see that review, I'll leave a link in the description box down below. I tested it a little bit, tortured it. The only thing that ever went wrong for me was I broke the pocket clip off. Surefire sent me out a new pocket clip, and I've abused the thing, and it's worked since. In my right back pocket, nothing fancy. It's a Magpul DACA wallet. For me, this wallet was already inexpensive, super minimalist, which is my honest theory to everything is minimalist. This is a Magpul DACA. I believe it's not their Essentials wallet. It's the one above that, slightly bigger, like everyday wallet or something like that. It holds my CCW, driver's license, insurance for my CCW, some other miscellaneous cards, and of course credit cards and cash, stuff like that. But super minimalist, as you can see, crazy thin, really good wallet. I have really been liking them so far. In my left pocket, I'm carrying my Cold Steel Spartan. I've carried this knife for a long time. It's a crazy good knife. Honestly, I don't know that there's a better defensive blade for me out there. Everyone's different. Everyone's going to have a different EDC than me. I know this is a big blade. This is a lot to stick in your pants. That's what she said. And it might not be for everyone. But for me, the Cold Steel Spartan, it's just been nothing but a tremendous knife. It has never let me down. Always there when I need it. Easy to deploy, one-handed, offhand as you saw. So that's why I keep my blade on my left side, is because I might have my gun in my right hand, I might be defending my gun with my right hand, and I'll need to do something with my offhand with a blade so it can deploy one-handed. That's a huge must for me, is that my defensive blade is going to be on my offside. Now, I'm not like a lot of other guys that I see out there that carry like a couple different blades. However, I'm carrying another blade, but I don't ever really use it. This is a Leatherman Skeletool CX. It's a carbon fiber version. I didn't think I would ever need a multi-tool until I started working at a gun store, and I realized, dude, you need pliers, screwdriver, and a knife, like pretty much all day, every day. A lot of tinkering, and you just realize how helpful a multi-tool can be. The Leatherman Skeletool, the reason why I really like this one is because it is no frills, no nonsense. This doesn't have toothpicks and tweezers and saws and rulers. It doesn't have any of that stuff, which is stuff none of us will practically use unless maybe you're an engineer somewhere with a ruler and stuff. But this just has a few simple things. It's got a blade, which I might use if it's in my hand already. Otherwise, I'll just use my Spartan. It's got pliers, needle nose pliers, and I guess wire cutters if you want to count that as a tool. And then it's just got a real basic screwdriver. That's it. So the basic screwdriver's here in the end. And then these tips are removable, and you can store them in the body. So I think I carry a flathead and a Phillips with me. You can get kits of other stuff, but yeah, so that's pretty cool. Now to the part everybody cares about. All that other stuff was nonsense, right? I'm carrying a Glock 19 Gen 3 today with a Surefire XE1. It's got Trijicon HD night sights on it. The grip work has been totally revamped by my buddy over at Terran Tactical. Huge shout out to Terran Tactical. Their grip work is second to none, honestly. It is the best out there. Yeah, we got Terran Tactical base pads on here. This one happens to be their OD green one. That's basically it. The only internal upgrade I've ever done to my Glocks, and I ever will do to my Glocks, carry guns that is the Ghost Ultimate 3.5 pound connector. Other than that, I don't put anything else in there. It just smooths out the trigger a little bit, and that's all really. It doesn't even lighten it, just smooths it out, and I really like that. So that's all I do. So that's the gun I'm carrying today, and I'm also carrying a spare magazine. This one happens to be a P-Mag magazine. The rounds I'm carrying, people want to know that quite often. These are Hornady Critical Defense 135 plus P rounds. They have the XTP bullet in the front there, that little red dot. Yeah, I use these because I've seen the ballistic tests of them. I think they're affordable and they're extremely lethal. So for that reason, I carry these. The holster I'm carrying that whole rig in is made by M3T or M3 Tactical. I also covered this holster a little bit in my What's the Best Kydex Holster Out There video. I'll leave a link to that video in the description box down below. But yeah, it's a standard sidecar holster. I took the wing off of it, but I'm going to put it back on. I was trying to see if I thought it was more comfortable with or without the wing. Turns out I like the wing better. So there you go. But yeah, great retention. Just a good solid rig. This is black Kydex with a black multicam fabric on the front. But this isn't only going to conceal carry, and that's why I have other ones over here. Believe it or not, I do carry a Glock 17 Gen 3. Just like this, even with the extended base pads on there from Terran Tactical. This just seems to be comfortable. A holster has a lot to do with that. This is made by CA Holsters, and I love this setup. This setup is a safety orange on the rear and a Cryptek Yeti on the front. They call it Rebel Pilot. A lot of people call it Rebel Pilot. This does have the wing on there. I'm not taking it off because it's just too huge not to use a wing. Really good retention. I've got the True Glow TFX Pros on this one. Also on my 26. Inforce APL. And a grip force adapter so I don't bite my hand with it. And of course a spare magazine, nothing fancy there. And last but not least, probably one of my favorites. This is a Glock 26 Gen 3 again with Terran Tactical base pad, again with True Glow's TFX Pro sights. And this one happens to have a TLR6 by Streamlight on there. It's a light laser combo. I do not use the laser. I don't condone using lasers, and I certainly, this is no offense to Streamlight, I don't trust any other company with lasers unless it's Crimson Trace. So I don't use the laser here, I just use the light. It's one of the best light options you can find for a Glock 26. That's why I have it on here. And I just keep the laser off. This is sitting inside of an Alpha concealment holster. Again, Mag Caddy per usual. Good retention, goes in and clicks. I love this rig. Probably my favorite holster because it's a wraparound taco style. So you see there's no more Kydex here than where the mag is. And yet it is a Mag Caddy design. Super minimalist. Super amazing holster. Definitely check out Alpha Concealment. They're making me another holster right now for my CZP01, and I'll be carrying that once I get that on my permit. So yeah, definitely cool holsters. Definitely check them out. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please click like down below and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. I'm Micah with TactiCalifornia. Thanks for watching.